All right, Claire, we're just looking at your serve. Just focusing on a slightly lower elbow. Now, we just started working on that the last lesson by the last 5 minutes. Um, but it does a lot of good things, and you're doing a lot of good things here. Number one, your sequence is awesome. So you're just naturally got your sequence down. As you can see, when I mean your sequence, I'm talking about having your this L sort of shape with your tossing arm. You used to be like this when you started, so now you're not. That's good because it's going to create a little bit more of a slingshot with your arm, your left arm, generate a lot of power just because you've got to get it into the right position when you're hitting it. So now you can really go after it. Number two, we want to keep your left elbow as flat as possible. Right here, your elbow used to be a little bit too high, and it kind of is a power suck for your serve. But in this case, you're doing a great job here. And then what I really like here is you can see your elbow actually drops down, and that's another way to generate power. So I'd say this is dead perfect for you. Now we can just work on focusing on really accelerating. I look at your wrist action. You can see now that racket's really pronating, your wrist pronating out. Now it's just working on really using your legs, jumping up, standing tall, and following through a little bit more. But when you look at these serves, they are awesome. It's a great improvement, and I hope it's really simple for you. Even the one that you said this is the one where you said it felt really good and comfortable, and I said, well, then your elbow was too high. Here's your elbow pretty high at the beginning. It's probably the highest I've seen it since we started this. But the good thing is that you drop it down like that. So that's not a bad thing. And you can get a lot of power because you drop this elbow down and goes back up, straight up, which gives you more spin if you're hitting a second serve. So now we're just going to work on the next few things is just work on really hitting more spin and using that lefty kick that you've got and get the ball that bounces up like a rainbow, which makes it much harder for your opponents to hit a return. So here we'll watch this at fast motion. You can hear the sound of it too. It sounds like you're really ripping the cover of the ball. The string's ripping the cover off the ball.
Lean back a little bit, whatever that feel is. Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
And there's a great serve when you just, and it's ever so minor. If you look at your tossing elbow, it's in a great position. It drops down, and you go after it. So we'll replay this in regular motion because I really like the sound and the motion that you hit, and I'm really looking at your wrist and your arm. So we'll look at this.
Yeah.
And that's it. You're doing great.